Welcome in, Gemini. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. My name's Lisa. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. For those of you returning, welcome back. Really appreciate you guys. So again, hope you guys are doing great. So I do apologize. Your cards are like already all out. I was just doing the Celtic Cross off camera and then clarifying on camera, but I ran out of storage. So anyhow, everything is out. So I'm not going to redo it, but I do have to re-record it, obviously. So again, my apologies, guys. So this is going to be your love reading for February 9th to the 17th of February. And as always, it's for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As well, for cross watchers, feel free to swap the roles. If I'm talking about Gemini, I could be talking about you. So, or vice versa, Gemini. And as always, just keep in mind, guys, this is just a general love reading for, again, the sign of Gemini. So right now, Gemini, your current energy showed up as the Four of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So I do feel like for some of you, I feel like you've been doing your best to try and push down your feelings for somebody with that Ace of Swords coming on the Four of Cups. So I feel like for a lot of you, you've been trying to, possibly focus on other areas of your life and possibly not really wanting to be in any kind of like long-term commitment here. So I kind of feel like that's what your current energy is. Crossing you was the Four of Wands. So I'm kind of picking up on two storylines here, guys. So for some of you, you're currently, possibly in a long-term commitment with somebody, and that is making you feel dissatisfied. And or picking up on another storyline where for some of you, you're not in a long-term commitment, but there's definitely somebody that is in your energy that is definitely wanting to be in a commitment with you. So again, take it how it resonates here. And I feel like for most of you, you've been kind of pushing down those feelings, but I do feel like those feelings are definitely there. And I feel like with that Ace of Swords coming up, you just can't really ignore them anymore, is really what I want to say there. So in the past, we had the Five of Wands coming out in the past position. And when I clarified, we got the King of Wands. So I feel like for a lot of you, I feel like you caused a lot of chaos and confusion, possibly for yourself and for somebody else. I feel like maybe initially when you met somebody, you kind of said, okay, like things need to stay casual. This is kind of like all I can give for whatever reason. For some of you, this may be because you have obligations to somebody else or kids, job, could be anything. So it doesn't necessarily mean you're romantically involved with somebody else. So, don't go down that rabbit hole if that's not your situation here. For some of you, this person could be. That's definitely a possibility. I can't rule it out. But again, take what resonates here. But definitely between you and this person, there's like a lot of chaos. These people are fighting with, wands, not swords. So definitely there's been some confusion about the situation, and again, take it how it resonates here. But with the King of Wands coming out, I feel like, you kind of went after what you wanted on some level here, Gemini. And in doing that, definitely, I feel like for a lot of you, you may have just been looking for something casual and you actually met somebody quite important to you now. But that's maybe initially there was some confusion or chaos around that situation because, you weren't really looking for that. And then you ended up finding somebody. That's really what I want to say there. For those of you that are already in a commitment, and this is your spouse, you and or your spouse that you're married to here, definitely there's been a lot of conflict in the past between you and your spouse or significant other, I want to say. And really one of you has been kind of just doing whatever they want, possibly, not being happy in this situation and or marriage is what I want to say here. All right. So really your person just really wants some clarity. So it was the Queen of Wands came out. It's clarified again by the Five of Wands. So again, I'm picking up external factors coming into play. So for each and every one of you, those external factors are going to be different, given your situation, what I already kind of went into. But you're this person that you're dealing with, Gemini, they also are looking for some clarity. they don't want any more chaos and confusion in this situation either. And I do feel like this person is looking to you, Gemini, to provide that clarity. So I feel like this person has, you know, been trying to figure stuff out, figure this relationship out, figure out what they want, figure out what you really want in this situation. In the strength position, we got the Wheel of Fortune. So I definitely feel like right now, for some of you, you're going to be on different timelines. So for some of you, you may already have moved through this energy. But the Wheel of Fortune was clarified by the Strength card, which is quite funny because that is the strength position in this reading as well. So definitely I feel like for a lot of you, you may have to travel to see this person, or the person, you know, why you clicked on this video, whomever that person is to you. And for others of you that are already in some kind of like high level commitment here, like, and this is your spouse, definitely you are wanting a change in this situation and trying to, you know, get back to having fun with each other is really what I want to say there. All right, so in the advice from Spirit here, we got the Empress coming out. So I feel like for a lot of you, if you are in a high level commitment with this person and this is your spouse, Spirit is really encouraging you to like embrace this relationship that you have, appreciate this relationship, appreciate this, you know, marriage that you've got with this person, and try and look at things in a new light, new perspective. You know, make those changes that you need to in your guys' relationship that are going to bring, you know, joy to each other. In the other situation in which this person isn't your spouse, and this is something that started out in a casual way, Spirit's really encouraging you. I feel like you are definitely, you know, not necessarily wanting a commitment, but I feel like Spirit's encouraging you, like, you know, this person is possibly your person here, and, you know, don't pass them by, basically, is kind of what I'm getting off of that. So even if you may not necessarily be able to, you know, give 100% right off the bat with whomever this person is, I do feel like Spirit's encouraging you, like, this is your opportunity to be with this person and you shouldn't pass it by, really, is what I'm getting. So for some of you in the past, definitely you may have had the Ten of Cups with your person, you know, if you're in a long-term relationship with somebody. And with that World card coming out, definitely things need to change. Like, you guys need to get back to your Ten of Cups here. Get back to what is important in your life, in your relationship. And again, I feel like if you are in a high level commitment, you're definitely looking for some kind of change here. For those of you that are in a casual situation and this person is the person you want to be with, this Empress, whoever this is, definitely I feel like you needed to close out a previous cycle with somebody here. So again, I'm kind of getting two storylines here for you guys. On the Judgment card, I feel like, you know, you need to feel like you're in the process of getting to this point where you know you need to make a decision. I feel like you are already in that energy with the Wheel of Fortune coming out and trying to find your Ten of Cups again. So for those of you that did close out a cycle, you're, you know, wanting to, you know, build or start something new with whomever this Empress is, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups energy. Again, it could be a man or a woman, so don't get caught up in gender, but I feel like you are recognizing that this person does bring you a lot of happiness, and I'll talk about that person in a minute here. And then your final outcome card here is the Star with the Queen of Swords. So I feel like this is you, Gemini, finally getting that clarity, realizing what it is that you want. This talks about wish fulfillment. It can also talk about healing the situation. So if you are in a high level commitment, like I was saying earlier, and you're married to this person and this is your spouse, I definitely feel like there's going to be some healing that happens between you and them. And those changes, you both know what you need to do in order to, you know, make each other happier, you know, in order for this marriage to continue to work, and re-find your Ten of Cups with them. And for those of you that this is a, you know, kind of that casual relationship, you met this person and you're, you know, discovering that this person really does make you happy. And I feel like you're wanting to move things forward here and give this person more of a commitment. And again, I feel like you're getting clarity on that and going after what you want here with the Star card here. So again, so I feel like you're going to get that clarity, you know, in either situation. So I do really like that. All right, so this is the person. Could be a water sign, doesn't have to be. And again, it could be a man or a woman. Don't get caught up in gender. So again, in this situation where you're married, this could be, you know, your spouse with the Sun card here, and or if this is a casual or somebody that you met casually that you're wanting to move things forward, you know, this Empress here. So I do feel like you have a lot of love for this person. This person does really make you happy. And again, for those of you that weren't necessarily wanting a commitment after closing out a cycle with somebody else, I feel like you know that you need to make a move soon, is what I'm going to say there. All right, since I already drew your oracle cards, the spiritual cleansing card came out, and that's card number 50. So this talks about you, Gemini, just really getting grounded, spending time in nature, doing what you need to kind of, you know, find this clarity. So Spirit is encouraging you to do that. And then we got the co-create card coming out from Wisdom of the Oracle. Love that deck. So this is card number 40. So it's funny we have 40 and 50 coming out. So with the co-create card here, I feel like you and whomever this person is, again, could be your spouse, could be this other person, this Empress here. I definitely feel like you and this person, maybe there was a lot of differences, either initially, maybe even when you originally possibly got married to this person. And again, if this is like a newer person or newer situation, like I was mentioning, I definitely feel like, you know, there might be definitely a lot of differences. So those could be anything. That could be location, that could be just family in general, could be, you know, religious issues, could be like, I just feel like you and this person are very different, but I feel like you guys fit together really well, is what I want to say here. So we have the cheetah and the owl coming together, and they make this crazy egg, right? With the leopard spots on it. So anyway, I really love this card. So again, I feel like this is you and your person. If you're already married, you guys coming back together to try and, you know, co-create something new, start fresh, and kind of like reignite that spark between you and your person. And if this is like the casual situation that I was saying, the person you want to move towards here, again, I feel like you and this person really fit together well. You have a lot, as different as you are, I want to say that you have a lot in common, which is weird. But anyway, that's what's coming out. And finally, we have the health card coming out here. It says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So in all of this, you know, and this looks a little bit heavy and messy for sure, definitely pay attention to your health. Do what you need to there. And your messages from this person, from their higher self to you, Gemini. I know I was a distraction from your pain. We both know I am not the one for you, so that could definitely been in the past if you had to start and stop with this person. I bury myself in work to forget you. I remember every detail of that day. I wish I could take back my words. And finally, I couldn't let you get close to me. So this looks good, Gemini. Looks like you're going to get some clarity here. I feel like you know, have been a little bit clouded in the past. And again, I feel like things are moving in a good direction. I feel like you're going to find that clarity that you need, that you've been looking for in this situation. So your Scrabble tiles that came out, these may or may not resonate. If they don't resonate, it doesn't mean it wasn't your reading. It's just an added bonus. So we have the letter N coming out, an A, letter L, letter U, a V, letter X, letter E, another A, letter I, and finally a letter G. So I hope this message helped somebody. If you did enjoy this video, if you could hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, it just helps push out my video. So any little support that you could give me, again, I really appreciate that. And as always, feel free to make a comment. So I'd love to hear from you guys if this is your story. And as always, you guys take care. Have a good week, and I'll see you again. Bye.